Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Yo, this is a special episode, not for you. For you, this is just another normal episode. This is a special episode for me, because I'm recording it at night. It's 2:20 a.m. on my first of two nights off. I gotta tell you, first things first, this is probably going to be a much more dialogue-focused episode if you're just here for the Ratropolis elite skills game. I just said elite in the year 2020. I've been awake all day, so I've got plenty of things that, instead of having just woken up and it's like, my mind is blank, it's like, oh yeah, I've been awake all day. I've been doing some stuff. Wait, one of those. And even, I think that you might be able to tell, just because I definitely think the quality of the episode changes based on when I'm recording this, but it's 2 a.m. the night of the last recording, technically 2 episodes in the day today, depending on how you look at it. I think you should pick emergency here, because it's just a free redraw, basically. But yeah, what's going on? I hope that you're doing well today. It is Friday super early morning or Thursday night, depending on how you look at it. Welcome back to the time discussion. But it's Saturday for you, probably. I'm doing well today. It's the same day as yesterday's episode, so I don't really have like the, well, here's what I have planned for today. It's more of like a here's what I did today. Instead, you get to have like a follow-up. I'm recording this one because tomorrow I'm planning on doing a big block of recording from like 11 to, I don't know, whenever I finish. Oh shit, I gotta play the... Oh, I forgot to play the Monster Train Daily today. I'll need to do that. I completely forgot I said I was gonna do that. But that's beside the point. Yeah, it's a late night. Today is mostly my day to do nothing, right? It's really weird. I've eased myself into this, but I'm allowing myself like more time off, which is a very strange feeling, because at the start of the content creation journey, I was, of course, I was streaming 7 days a week. I was streaming 6 hours a night. I was going hard, right? Because I was like, well, basically I had that philosophy of, if I'm not doing it, someone else is. And I still have that philosophy to a certain extent. However, it's a very unhealthy mindset, and especially with the growth on the channel lately, I feel, how do I put it? I feel not really like obligated, but like just when I initially took the Fridays off, I was like, I'm taking Fridays off, and I'm just gonna take Fridays off to have the day off. And like, you know, playing video games is similar to at first I was like, oh yeah, I'm just playing the video games, right? It's like, what do I need a day off for? I'd just be playing these games anyway. But now that I've been streaming for a year, I'll just tell you, if I were not streaming it, I would not be playing Monster Train for 6 hours at this point, right? When it was released, I was like, hell yeah, stream every day. I want to play a shitload of Monster Train. But now I'm like, I'm not burnt out on the game by any means, don't get me wrong. But I would not be playing it as much. It's really interesting, because I'd love to, I almost, this is where I would hope that, like, I don't know, it'd be cool to have like a sandbox mode for real life, just to see what would happen if I were not streaming Monster Train. What would my interaction with that game be if I weren't approaching it from the content creation side of things? Yeah, Jesus here. The answer is, I'd probably have played and had fun with the clan combos that I liked. Like, I would have played a bunch of it like all day when it released, and then I would have, probably around 100-ish hours, I would have had my, alright, I'm good. And then I would have moved on from it, more or less. And then when what would really happen is I would play, I would play a run in queue for like League with my friends, and then when the queue popped, I would just close the run and like abandon it. That's usually how I do stuff like that. So I mean, playing it with the content creation eye has extended the life of it for sure for me. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the game. Like I said, I want to make sure that's clear. I do enjoy the game still, but I would not be playing it this much. So giving myself a little more time off to just kind of chill is good, I think, for myself. And on top of that, I get to spend this time, well, not really this time, this is the time that I would be off. However, I don't any more League. Oh, this is the new scientist. I forgot. I like knew they made this change like how long ago? I don't even know how long ago they made this change, but I still think of it as the new scientist where you don't discard for discovery. But yeah, I've played enough League for one sitting experiments. I might like, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. And so I took a break and I was like, what am I gonna do with this break? I got two options. I can either A, go cut up some stream VODs, or oh, I needed to do this a lot sooner. Alright, that guy's just dead. We saved 4, which is acceptable. But I definitely needed to run a lot sooner there. But like on my list of things to do tonight are like there's really, it was like nothing. Everything I'm doing is just kind of like bonus. It's out of the way sort of thing. Because at some point I'm going to want to at some point I have a bunch of stream VODs I need to cut up, and or I guess a highlight is the correct term, because there's the YouTube highlighter. There's a bunch of stream VODs I need to highlight that are coming over to the YouTube, and then I have a bunch of videos that I want to make for Monster Train. I've talked about them a few times. I'm working on them. I'm not really working on them, but I'm like thinking about them, which is kind of like working on them. Wow, they actually just hit 6 shots in a row. That's crazy. They actually just killed all of those guards back to back to back to back to back to back. That's insane. I want to check this first. Yeah. But like not necessarily working on them, but they are in the works within the brain, which is the first step, because if I think about these videos enough, eventually I'll have the, okay, I'm just gonna do it moment. And I think that's gonna be tomorrow, because partitioning the YouTube off as well as like I have Fridays now for YouTube. Like on Friday, what am I doing? Is this my first Steel Infinite? Or it saves it, I believe. Because the way that this will work, if we just wait, the way that this will work is Overturn will count itself, even though it's an ephemeral card, and this will fix it. Although it doesn't, the Infinite's not broken, I don't think. It's just, it's messy, and I want to just, yeah, I'm just gonna fix it. God, we're losing so much. It's a good thing we picked up Steel, right? Crazy, crazy losses. We do this and then we just draw it all back, I believe. That's the nuance, baby. What was I saying? Throughout this. Oh, having a day partitioned in my brain as the day I record anything like this is good, because I can branch out a little bit more and try some new stuff, right? Because as it is, just recording these 2 episodes a day that I'm recording is fine, right? It's fine, but I spend like an hour and a half on that, and then I'm like, okay, I got like 6 hours to the stream, and then I go do whatever else I have to do for the day, and then it's like, oh, I got like 20 minutes. So having a dedicated day will give me more time to make videos that I'm like, hey, this is something I think is cool. Normally here, by the way, I would be microing these guards. However, it's like this is a run that really makes me go, oh yeah, guards really do just get to eat shit like forever. It's crazy how bad they're doing. But I need the card, right? It's just, it's really, really atrociously bad. Take the house here. Do you do this? You do it like, I have to, like, if I think about it too much, I fuck it up. I have to let it sit, and then I have to recognize it, right? It's like, right, like when you see the house, or when you see what you want directly across from the arrow is when you click. And it depends, it also kind of depends on how your reactions are, like how your reflexes are. My reflexes were a lot better when I was younger because of all the League. Microing is miserable. Just honestly at this point, just let me click and drag and select multiple units, please. I beg you. I can't handle this shit. I can't take it. Alright, let's put some more guards over here. Basically, it's nice to have a day that I dedicate to YouTube, and a day where I can be like, yeah, if I don't feel like doing anything, I don't have to do anything, which is today. However, just could use a break from League. And so I'm going to record tomorrow. The episodes that I would record tomorrow when I wake up, I am going to do now. and then I'll have them done on the books set to upload, and then all I have to do is cut some VODs up and record whatever I'm gonna record tomorrow. It's kind of exciting because I really don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't really have a plan of like, this is the video I want to make tomorrow. I'm just gonna kind of sit down 10:30, 11 o'clock and go, alright, I'm gonna make something. And we'll see what comes out of the other side. These are really bad. I was really hoping for... I'm just looking... At this point, we have the steel, we have the big guards. We even have the reinforce, right? I'm just looking for a card to win me the game now. I'm looking for... And if I don't find a card to win me the game, I'm looking for a frontliner, and then... I guess I could just have the walls frontline, honestly. I should grab a buffer wall. And we can just have the walls frontline, although not on this map because this map hates backline. Weasel barrels aren't a problem if you have a buffer wall, but those harpoons are, because they'll just pull you right out. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with here. They can just reinforce like crazy at this point, though. Oh. Alright, what you got for me? We're looking for something to stand in front. Alright, guess it's militia. Could pick up shock. It's not a bad call to grab this card. It opens us up to a skill-based build as well, which is fun. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to record tomorrow. I'm probably going to make some Monster Train stuff. The first thing I do is I do have a co-op with Cranberry to record tomorrow. And then who knows? I'll see what I'm feeling. I should move back in case this is Weasel Barrels. It's not. Too bad there's not a button for me to press to undo that move. I guess I'll just kill them with shock. This is actually a skill setup here. Yeah, this is the setup to just go full skills. Crazy. Like absolutely. If I pick up burst or reuse, we're just there, right? It's done. I have it. Vines, not quite. If I don't pick up those and we go for a skill build, I'm going to want to claw my own eyes out by the end of this run. However, we're gonna hope that that doesn't occur. What else today? Well, recording tomorrow is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Probably gonna finally sit down and play a chunk of Neon Abyss. I got like one episode on the books and I didn't want to start the series because then I'm committing. I just have to record a bunch of it. And then after that, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I'm probably gonna do some of the Monster Train video ideas I've had rattling around. Lots of Monster Train content, but you know, that's what people like. It's what's doing well right now. And I have no problem playing more of it, really. I'm enjoying it. And it's really nice because, so the real big turnaround is inside the Spire, I was an idiot. I let it be, right? I just let it be because it's how I played the game. But ultimately, people would watch the stream and they would be like, haha, like you're really bad at this game. And I'd be like, yeah, but also I'm just here to have fun, right? I never really tried too hard because I started playing... I need to upgrade that. Ugh. I started playing Slay the Spire before I started streaming, so I was playing it off stream. And so I was never very good at it because I didn't care. I just played the game for fun in between league games. Like, oh yeah, let's slam a little... Let's play a little Poison on the Silent today, oh boy, and then play like 2 or 3 runs of that, and if I don't get it, it's just like, oh well, right? But then you start streaming the game, and it's like, I gotta be good at the game or else. Everyone's gonna go, haha, look at this idiot. But then Monster Train comes out, and because I approached it from the perspective of like, I will see better viewership if I'm good at this game, like was essentially the perspective I had going into it. And so I really applied myself to the being good at that game side of things. And I mean, people come in, they watch the videos they watch the stream, and they're like, wow, you're really good at this game. And I'm like, you know, I don't know if I would go so far as to say really good. I appreciate the compliment. However, I am passable at this game, right? I don't ever really, like, I don't feel like I make decisions that are like, oh, this is crazy or anything like that. I don't know. It's kind of the same way I feel about Ratropolis, right? I don't feel good at this game, even though I've gone on like pretty good. I've put up pretty good results at Ratropolis at this point, but despite that, I don't feel good at this game. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm all right. But I'm not really great at it, I don't think. Anyway, I don't know if the shot can jump there. Ratropolis though is a very different game than like Slay the Spire and Monster Train, because this is a game where you just sit down and you got a lot of nuance to learn. Like there's so much to learn about this game. There's so many little things in this game that you have to learn to be able to play it well. It's crazy. I could probably write a book on all of the nuance in this game that you have to learn. It's just overwhelming. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Militia at this point. I'm just going to shock the enemies that cause problems, and we're just gonna reinforce. But yeah. Probably some Neon Abyss, probably some Monster Train videos, and maybe something else. I don't know. I've said many times I want to try moving away from the long form gameplay that I do here, but also at the same time it's easy to do this, and other videos require like editing and thought, and I'm not good at that. I'm not a video editor by any means. I do as little editing as possible. That's my stance on it. God, look at all this money. By the way, I just wanna mention, because the steel conundrum plagues me to this day. But like, if I didn't pick steel on this run, I would have just lost. I've not been offered a single good military card. Not one. I don't think I've been offered one good military card on this run. Oh yeah, this is one of those weird ones too, where sometimes this captain spawns and he just doesn't shoot the cannon. I really do not understand why that is. Oh hey, some good military cards. At this point we're going skills though. Give me the agate. Agate? Never heard this word before. Oh fuck. I didn't realize there wasn't a wall over there. It's okay. I need a wall. I don't even need economy at this point. We're good. We're chilling. We're just looking for... I mean, so this run is a win. I'm pretty sure this run is a win. But the question now is this run going to be a win that is enjoyable or miserable? And the answer is going to depend on if we pick up Burst or not. Burst or... there's another option there. Basically, will this run be truly miserable or just a little miserable? As the skill builds tend to be. It's cool to get to play a skill build though as the scientist. Feels like it's what he's meant to do. By the way, really excited for Scientist Plus. I think that it's going to be really fun, personally. However, I thought that about Builder Plus and then it turned out to be miserable. So hopefully they don't make the same sort of thing happen to Scientist. One or two more agates will also just win us this game. Like, there's a few things we can pick up here. It's not all. Like, we can pick up Assassin, Burst, Reuse. Basically, that's it. Those are the options. Or I guess we could just pick up Banner Rat, but it feels kind of lame. What else, though? Not much. You may remember yesterday I did is Logic's... I had a moment where I was like, am I recording Ratropolis while Logic is doing his album debut? I was incorrect. The day that he's doing his album debut is actually tomorrow, which is today, which is yesterday. It was not happening. It's happening tomorrow afternoon, which I'm really interested to like just keep an eye on this and be like, hey, what's going on here? You know, I think it's really interesting to see. Basically, I'll be interested to see if he what's he gonna do, right? Is he gonna become an IRL streamer? I don't know if he plans on streaming video games or IRL. If not, I wonder if he's gonna like set up a YouTube highlights channel and all of these things, right? It's weird because I feel like you do set up the YouTube highlights channel. At least I started the YouTube just to like diversify my content, right? You want to make content on more platforms. However, he's in a very unique position because he's someone who has a following, but his other platform is just like. What even is his platform? Like Spotify? Mainstream? What do you even consider this? I have no idea. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk too long about this. I just think it's interesting. I really find it interesting. I find all aspects of streaming pretty interesting overall, I will say. As a whole, I think it's a really interesting and like bad almost, like terrible place. I don't know. With all of the horrible things that happen. I'm gonna skip this. We found all of the good units at this point, but I'm going to throw the run because I want to play skills. I should really just pick up Longbow, but Longbow's kind of weird here. I don't know, video games in general just seem to lend themselves to some real bad types, right? I look no further than like all of the people that play League of Legends. I spend like, I don't know, spend probably a good, like I willingly go in to play that game knowing that someone's, like without a doubt, if I make even the slightest error, someone is going to tell me to kill myself. Like I walk into that game fully knowing and prepared to hear someone tell me to end my own life. And I'm just like, yeah, this game's still fun. Because like I'm so desensitized to it, I'm just like, this guy's so fucking stupid. Like I hear something like that, someone tells me some shit like that, and I'm just like, this guy is so dumb. He thinks this is my fault. My man is such an idiot. It's really crazy how desensitized I am. Like I could not give a shit, right? It's like, I've said it before, I think, on these recordings, where it's like, you can basically say whatever you want to me, because at the end of the day, I think this is just kind of like a mechanism that I've put into place because of all the League I've played, but like, and this is also not something that I want you to take offense to, I hope that you do not, but like, I really do not care what you think. Like, but I do as well. It's like, it's a weird double standard here, where it's like, I do, if you're like, hey, basically it's all about how you phrase it, right? If you're a fucking meanie head about it, I'll just call it what it is, a meanie. If you're like, hey, you fucking dumb idiot, you're a real piece of shit because you made a mistake here where you could have won the run. I'm just like, hey, like I harken back to a dude who was like aggressively backseating me when I was playing Ratropolis when the game released, when I was just learning the game, and he was like, you gotta do this, 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 and this, and I'm like, alright, dude, like, sure, cool. And he got like very upset that I did not follow his advice, right? I harken back to this guy a lot, but like it's just like, if you're getting mad about it, I just don't care. That's it. That's all there is to it, and I've said this many times, but it's just so strange. It's another one of those things that really shocks me, and I think that people who really just get like angry on the internet when they grow up and reach puberty, they're gonna get over themselves more or less, is what I imagine. It's like once you get to the point in your life where you're like, oh yeah, I have like other things to worry about. And there go all those militia. Like I have like responsibilities and shit like that. I've thought a little bit about who I want to be as a person, sort of moment. Like, I feel like everyone kind of has to have that reckoning at some point in their life. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe you don't have to have that reckoning in your life. Maybe you can just live your entire life irrationally angry. I hope you don't. Take a moment and look inward if you do. If you're always angry at other people online, just take a second and be like, hey, why am I angry? The answer may shock you. I don't know what it is, don't ask me. Why would I know what the answer is? Why are you angry at people online? Hypothetical person that I've made up for the sake of this bit. And the answer is, I don't know. And you don't know either. Because if you knew, you'd probably fix it. It's just always something that I found strange. Just because of all the League I've played. This really prepared me for... I don't really know. I think the thing that League prepared me for the most was working in pizza delivery and just like generally working in a customer-facing job. Because like, goddamn, you have someone angry about a pizza that is like absolutely not your fault, and you're just like, yeah, that's okay. I understand. I've had people angry at me for things that are a lot less than this, right? You're just having a moment. I'm sure that you'll calm down and see reason. I don't think I ever really encountered anything when I was delivering pizzas that I found too atrocious. I think there's only really one thing I can think of, which is there was this woman who would order pretty regularly, and she would always just find something wrong with her pizza and then call and complain, and we would have to... I accidentally put a slum there, whoops. We'd have to like replace it because that's company policy, right? It is what it is. That shit's like, you know, oh, this pizza's undercooked, it's overcooked, and it's like you get an order from them and it's like, we can't refuse this order, but also we know where this is going. Things like that, but even that doesn't make me too upset. Nah, like really nothing. It was like, I guess there was the lady who said that the toppings fell off of her pizza or something like that. And when I got back to the store, because like my manager just comped her the pizza. I was like, yeah, the topping's still off that pizza because she fucking dropped it when I handed it to her. That was one where I was like, yeah, all right, you're just like, don't blame this on me. You dropped the pizza. But you know, for every one of those, there's also one where I fuck up. Why are they? Oh, they're dying to the crabs. Oh Jesus. Oh, or my shock is going? Oh my god, I killed all my guards. These crabs, they can't be killed. They're actually too... Wait, the crab throwers are just... They're dropping crabs that get stuck on the wall. Holy shit, wait, this is next level. And the crabs caused my lightning to arc. What the fuck? I'm getting outplayed. What a nightmare. So we're just gonna drop like guard here for a little bit, because I gotta go over to the left side and shock a few times. This wall's gonna stand for a while. I'm just gonna leave you like 10 guards if possible. It's so the crabs that they throw initially are the problem, because they can somehow just walk through walls, I guess. Oh my goodness. It's a real dangerous game we're playing here. Once these crabs show up, I think I just stop. Like, I can't do anything. My guards are all dead. Like, I can't do anything. It's crazy. Right? It's crazy. They're all dead to these crabs. Wait, they killed them. Alright. This is really weird. I don't like this run. Can I have banner run now? Or just burst, like I said. Like I said, is this run we got to ask a question. Was this run gonna be fun or miserable? The answer appears to be miserable. I don't want any of that. I can pick up. I can't pick Musketeer because it's gonna take too long for him to get online. I'll just upgrade this. It's fine. And then over here we got. There's really these are just disappointing. Hopefully the merchant has something good. Are they both sides here? I think they are both sides here. I mostly just have to look out for... There's the enemy that jumps walls that we really want to watch for. But the upgraded shock does 58s, which is reasonable. Just need to probably like play shock and then play reinforce. These crab throwers are killing me. Oh my god, this is brutal. Oh yeah. Just you know what? Guards are done. There's nothing I can do for them. These crab throwers are just bodying me because they just like the units. The crabs just walk through the walls. It's crazy. I think they're just getting placed at the right position for it. Is all. But look at this. What the fuck? Do you see this shit? Holy fuck! Let me out of here. It's doomed. Oh my god. Look at all these crabs! What am I supposed to do? And they stand just far enough away? I really feel like I mean, I was offered some good units, but I threw in the name of shock. They're gonna backdoor me. It's crazy. There's nothing I can do. This run's over. Our only hope is to repair this and then somehow recover on the right side. Like this, right? Where I just somehow, through the power of shock reinforce, pull this one back. It's just those crabs, man. I didn't realize how bad they were for you. They're really, really bad. Just because they don't, the crab throwers stand far enough back that they don't get arced too, is the big killer here. This guy is gonna break through me, yeah, he's gonna break my agate. He's gonna set me way behind here as well. Now I gotta stop to repair this. I don't have time to do that. Here comes the merchant. It's just, you know, for one burst. How much for one burst? The crabs are just gonna kill me if I'm not watching myself here. Like, look at this. This is crazy. What a horrible enemy. Why would they put this man in the game? I never realized how bad this guy really is for you until right now. That's crazy that... I thought for sure that, oh, there's no way that they break through my 3,000 health walls, right? Even in the worst case, killing them 20 damage at a time with a stun isn't that big of a deal. Oh, he just threw the crabs over the wall and killed 30 guards because they can't retaliate. What do you do? Nothing, like really nothing there. Wow. Oh well. No, what you do there is you just pick a better unit. Like I just pick ducks and longbows and we win the game. But I wanted to play skills, man. I wanted to do something fun. That wasn't fun. That was shitty. Like it's one of those losses that really feels bad because I've never been in a situation like that before where it's like, oh yeah, so my plan here is to just like super stack a wall and then play like 30 guards, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, that sounds great, except for the fact that guards just can't exist on the coast. I'm to the point now where I'm ready to say it. I think you're just supposed to get rid of guards on the coast. They're so bad. Every second they lose. They lose to spitters, they lose to barrels, and they lose to crab throwers. Terrible unit. God damn, that's awful. What a shitty map. I hate that map so much. Like, every day I play on the coast, I go, wait, this place sucks. There's no redeeming qualities. It is just hell. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.